What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will have a big update on the Mo Salah contract situation at Liverpool. Salah recently gave an interview where he spoke about a lot of things, and also Jamie Carragher, the Liverpool legend, has weighed in on the Mo Salah contract talk. So do you think Liverpool can afford to let Salah leave either in a transfer move next summer or as a free agent? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoy these Liverpool updates, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest Liverpool transfer news and football news as well. And Carragher, who was interviewed by Sport, has said, I think in some ways they have proven a lot of people wrong in this time. Liverpool, without those two players, Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, went to the Africa Cup of Nations. They went to the final and Mane and Senegal won it. And in that month they have also brought in another attacking player as well in Luis Diaz. So the squad has been strengthened as well. I think Liverpool's squad is a lot better than what it is given credit for. And Carragher was asked what would be his preferred front three be. It's very easy for me, he said. I think it is a front three still right now. I just think Jota and Firmino have traded positions, so it's Salah, Jota and Mane as Liverpool's best attack. I think it will be still Mo Salah, Jota through the middle, Mane on the left. I think Diaz still has to show us what he's about, and I think that conversation is maybe more for the next season. But I think it's going to be difficult for Firmino to ever establish himself back in that front three just because of the goals Jota is getting now. He has been absolutely fantastic. But Salah's and Firmino's and Mane's contract is set to expire in 2023, so next summer. He said, you would say every club would love to have Mo Salah, but paying someone or taking someone at the age of 32 and giving them a massive contract when a lot of these teams have maybe got Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, they've got the younger generation coming through and performing at a very high level. I think it would be mad for Liverpool to let Salah go, but I think it would be mad for Mo Salah to leave Liverpool right now. But because I think this club and Jurgen Klopp has been great for him as well. They basically made Salah into the best player in the world with the help of Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp, and with the help of everybody working at Liverpool, and also Mo Salah himself. Of course, you can't forget how hard Salah has worked, and he's working on his fitness and on his game, on his development. But you have to give credit to the surrounding situation, and who knows if Salah goes to Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, some of these super clubs, who knows how good he will be there. He will be, I don't think, at a team which is basically built around him. And Salah is happy at Liverpool. Liverpool are happy with Salah as well. It's just this contract is Salah's biggest contract. It's the biggest contract in his life, and it is the biggest contract of Liverpool's history as well. So we need to be patient and we need to wait until Salah and Liverpool can come to an agreement on every single little clause in that contract. You have to understand that this is not as easy as Salah just negotiating a weekly wages and that's it. There are different image rights and clauses, and every single detail needs to be ironed out. And of course Salah knows his value, and he knows that the Salah brand is now one of the most lucrative brands in the world, and Liverpool need to give him a big contract if they want to keep Salah. And Salah gave an interview recently where he said that he was absolutely shocked when the Ballon d'Or results came in and he finished in 7th place. There is no way Salah is not in the top 6 best footballers in the world, but according to the Ballon d'Or voting, which is more like a popularity contest and not an actual measurement of how good each player's season was, because some of the countries that are voting for crazy players. One country only voted for Inter players, for example. So no Ronaldo, no Messi, no Salah, nobody, just Inter players. So that just shows that this vote is not really representative of the actual football. And I'm not saying Salah should have won the Ballon d'Or, but he should definitely have been in the top 3. But hopefully, if Salah wins trophies this season, hopefully he wins more trophies than the League Cup. Hopefully he will be in with a chance to win the Ballon d'Or. This is what Salah said. The results of the Ballon d'Or were shocking to me. I don't have much to say about it, but there was nobody who expected me to finish 7th last year, but that is what happened. I don't think there is a conspiracy theory or anything, but there may be inaccurate choices, and there are many countries who don't know how to vote. I don't know what they base their choices on, but I'm not saying there is a conspiracy or anything. And Salah said, I have nothing to prove that there is something wrong, I really don't know, but I was shocked at the result. And I'm not happy that I was left out of the World 11, but there is nothing I can do. I mean, how is that possible? Salah is, a top 3 best attacker in the world, at least, but I think he's the best, and he was left out of the best 11 players in the world. That is even more shocking than finishing in 7th place in the Ballon d'Or. But this will spur Salah on, and he will want to do everything in his power to win as many trophies as possible with Liverpool. What satisfied me, Salah says, is that everyone shares my feelings that I should be in the team. I don't think there is anything personal against me specifically, but that's the reality that I'm dealing with. And also I think one of the problems is that Salah comes from an African country, and those players never as popular as players from Europe or South America. That's just the way that most people see football, sadly. And frankly, Liverpool cannot afford the Salah contract situation to drag on too much, and if it goes into the summer and still Salah hasn't signed a new contract, then many clubs will circle around Salah like absolute sharks, and we can't let that happen. At the moment, Liverpool, Chelsea and Man City are probably the 3 best teams in the world. Man City are Premier League champions, and Liverpool won the Premier League last season, and Chelsea are the kings of Europe, the Champions League winners. So it's hard to argue against Liverpool, against Salah staying at Liverpool, because if he goes to another club, it will be a step down. If he goes to Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, he won't have as big a chance of winning big trophies. Maybe at PSG, but I don't think Salah would fit in at PSG well, because they already have Mbappe, Messi and Neymar. And also the French league is nowhere near as competitive as the Premier League, so it would definitely be a step down in my opinion. Bayern Munich might also be up there as one of the best teams in the world, but at the moment they are in financial difficulties because of COVID, so they won't be able to afford Mo Salah's big transfer fee, wages, salary, everything. And if it needs a compromise to get the deal done, as much as Liverpool might have to relent a little from their demands, Salah might have to as well. They need to meet in the middle. There needs to be a compromise. Whatever it is that is holding up Salah signing up for a few more years at Liverpool, there can only be one outcome, and that is Salah signing a new contract. Otherwise, both sides, both Liverpool and Salah, will miss out on so much. You have to take into account legacy as well. Just like in the case of Jordan Henderson, who is a Liverpool legend, Mo Salah is a Liverpool living legend as well. And he could be an even bigger legend if he stays at Liverpool for the next 4 years. And Jurgen Klopp also said that Liverpool must try in every way to convince Mo Salah to sign the thing, sign his new contract. The Express newspaper is reporting that Jurgen Klopp will do everything in his power to convince Salah to stay at Liverpool, and Liverpool also are trying very, very hard to get this contract sorted and done, because if it goes to the summer, as I said, it's a very dangerous situation. And John Barnes have sent Mo Salah a pretty interesting contract message about his contract. He said if Mohamed Salah wants a 10-year contract that takes him up until he's 40 years old, or if he wants 400 or 300,000 pounds per week, should really Liverpool accept that? Of course not. Liverpool cannot keep and accept every single contractual demand. They are making the right decision by not giving in. They are simply looking at Mo Salah's age. They love Mo Salah, they want him to stay, but there must be a compromise on both sides. If Salah was 28 and he wanted a 5-year contract, then fair enough. The days of just accepting a player's every contract demand are gone. as well as Salah, Liverpool need to compromise a little bit as well and maybe offer a little bit higher wages and a little bit longer contract than they first intended to, because otherwise, the fan base, the Liverpool fan base won't just accept Salah leaving either this summer or the next summer. They will absolutely riot and be up in arms about it, because Salah is the darling of the cup. He is my favorite player at Liverpool and many Liverpool fans' favorite player. And they won't just accept Salah leaving. They will absolutely go against the owners and against maybe Jurgen Klopp as well. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Jurgen Klopp's decision, but they will definitely go after the owners and Salah himself as well. Because if there is a wild scenario of Salah not signing a new contract, I don't really want to talk about it. But it will be not just Liverpool's fault, but Mo Salah's fault as well, because there needs to be a compromise. They need to meet in the middle. You can't just demand all the things in the contract and you can't just expect Liverpool to give in. And Ian Wright, who absolutely loves Liverpool at the moment, he said, I still think that Liverpool believe that they might be able to still do it, to win the Premier League. I fancy that Liverpool will probably think they can win the Champions League as well. I'm not going to write Liverpool off. I'm going to go with Liverpool winning the league. And let's just hope we get fair refereeing between now and the end of the season. Otherwise, there is no chance of Liverpool winning the title. And Ian Wright also said, you know what's good about what Virgil van Dijk is doing right now? He's obviously getting back to his full powers because he's got it now. He's doing that look where he says, oh, go on, come on, try to take me on. Virgil has that look, and you will see forwards go for it, stop, and then pass it the other way. And Virgil van Dijk has that aura, that presence on the pitch that very few centre-backs have, and only the all-time greats have. And let's hope Virgil van Dijk stays at Liverpool for many more years. Thank goodness he just recently signed a new extended contract. And the next game on a Saturday evening, Liverpool-West Ham, it's a massive game. West Ham got a good result against Wolves, but then they just got knocked out in the FA Cup by Southampton. And Paul Merson said, Liverpool are rolling along, and I don't think there is a team out there that can prevent Liverpool from scoring. So I think they will win and put major pressure on Man City as they prepare to take on Man United at the Etihad. So Paul Merson predicted a 2-0 win for Liverpool, and let's hope he's right. And it's huge for Liverpool to win against West Ham. It's very needed. We need to get closer to Man City because they will be under pressure against Man United. Even though Man United are not in great form, they are unbeaten in a long time. On paper, Man City are better, but the Manchester derby can throw up all kinds of surprises. Man United have beaten Man City many times in recent years, and let's hope Man United can take something from the game, because then the gap could be just 1 point or maybe even 0 points after Sunday. So I'm really looking forward to the weekend of Premier League action. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.